Okay, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. Today we're doing some more demonstrations on that ambient light rejection smoke. This is a front and rear projection screen surface. Right now I have it outside, as you can see, and I'm using my Panasonic 1600 lumen projector. So there it is if you want to look at the model number of the projector. And I'm going to show you the distance on where we're sitting back from the screen. So this is a form of front and rear projection screen. We showed it up a while ago back. Let me go to the other side so you can see that it does transfer through. And there it is on the other side. So we're using around 1600 lumens outside. Now this is a screen that took the direct hit from sunlight using the 4300 lumen projector. And a few people questioned me on that projector's performance, saying, well, it was 4300 lumens. Of course you were able to pull off an image. Keep in mind this is direct sunlight. I've seen projectors of 5000 and 6000 lumens fail when dealing with direct sunlight. And this, keep in mind, it wasn't ricocheting off the surface, it was actually filtering through the screen. So we had ambient light inside the house, and with the outside ambient light filtering through the screen, it was still maintaining an image. Now out here we had the Panasonic outside, and we're doing this at 1600 lumens. Now, as I explained before, just because if you start off with 1600 lumens doesn't mean you're going to have, or 1600 lumens or 50,000 lumens doesn't mean you're going to have that by the time you make contact with the screen. And I'll come over here and I'll pull up something else. Right now my YouTube is a little bit buggy out here due to the fact that, like I said, we're outside, and usually Wi-Fi out here does not pick up so well. So we may have some loading issues from time to time. Make sure I don't step on my system over here. I got my PS4 over here on the floor. Let me see how much of this video I got playing already. Just about all of it. Let me bring it back to the end. Start it from there. Now there's no audio with this at all whatsoever with this particular projector at all. We just want to show you outside. We already did the demonstration with direct sunlight making contact with the screen. Now we're doing this at around 1600 lumens. Actually, I'm sorry, the projector, I gotta go back again. This projector has a 1600:1 contrast. The projector is 1500 lumens. I do apologize for that one. And I'll show you the distance where my projector is sitting, so you can see it's not sitting right up on top of the screen. And then, like I said, we'll go around to the other side. I see daytime hours, and on top of that I got my spotlights on the porch. And this is what you call real ambient light rejection tests. Not doing demonstrations where, like I said, the screen is halfway propped up on a balcony, you know, being covered on top of it. Like I said, it doesn't show the projector's distance, so you don't know how close the projector is sitting to the screen. You know, we show you exactly where the projector is sitting, so you can see from the demonstration how far it sits back. On top of, like I said, this is only a 1500 lumen projector. I think it's 15 or 16, but I have to check. And it's able to produce an image outside with no problem on our technology. Now, this stuff is going to be used pretty much for commercial use. You can actually put these up in your storefront window. It is a projection screen. The biggest we make it is actually around 4 feet by 8 feet, and you can put this up into your window. You can cut it to any size you want, and you can advertise off of it. When you get done, you just take it out and you're done. That's it. It's not a film. It's not something that's going to bubble or basically cause any kind of of damage to your window at all. Come back here and let me start from the beginning, because I think I was doing these demonstrations last night. Now if I did this on the 43, this would be an extreme cakewalk, but I thought it'd be interesting to do the demonstration using the 1600, I keep saying 1600 or 1500 lumen projector. I gotta look it up. I know it's pretty close because one's 1500 in contrast and one is 1600, but I think it is 1600 in contrast and one is 1500 lumens, but I'll get a chance to check all that out when I go back online. I don't think we're going to bother with the 43. We're going to use the 43. I think we'll use the 4300 lumens when the sun comes up, because it does require a lumen change. But we'll get a chance to test that out today, and we can run the 1600, or if we get rain, because we're supposed to have rain today. Now the reason why I'm not doing this live, because if I try to do this live out here, we're already having connection issues already with the PS4 being Wi-Fi only out here. Trying to stream out here would be virtually impossible. On top of that, it's going to disrupt the picture quality. I want you to be able to see every bit of what this screen can do. I'll also post at the bottom the video demonstrations. I did one, like I said, a direct hit from sunlight using 43, and then another one doing a demonstration, I think later on in the day, around the evening hours. Sun was still out pretty bright, and I was able to show off the window from the back. I gotta get pictures of this too also. I'll show you the other side. Like I said, this is only at 1600 lumens. I think it's 16 to 50. I don't know. I'm going to go with 1500 lumens. I'm going to leave it at that and just go back and check, because I know it's pretty close. One's 16, one's 15. I get them mixed up. Now keep in mind, it's still way below my projectors of 43. Like I said, I'll show you the distance. The reason why they don't show you the projector's distance, and I'll tell you why. Because the projector is literally sitting so close to the screen that they don't want to show you that part. They're just going to zoom in on the screen. They're going to zoom in on the balcony. They're going to zoom wherever the screen is sitting at. That's what they're going to zoom in on. They're not going to show you where the projector is sitting at all, period. Because if they show you that, then you'll see that the projector is sitting so close to the screen, it's virtually impossible for the image to have any problem. But as I've seen in some demonstrations, the image was struggling like crazy, and you could see where the image was just coming out washed out and tan. It just didn't look right. Let's do a black contrast demonstration. Hopefully it does load, because like I said, we've had some loading issues out here. And you can see the table on the other side. It's no problem. We did contrast. I forgot we did the, whatchamacallit, let's do this one right here. All right. But the reason why they don't show you the projector, and in the demonstration, they will never show you where the projector is sitting, because the projector is literally sitting so close to the screen that they don't want you to see that. So what they'll show you is they'll zoom up on the screen, they'll show you some of the sunlight that's coming in. That keep in mind that when it makes contact with the screen completely washes out. That's all they're showing you. but they'll keep the projector out of the camera view, because if you see where the projector is sitting, you can see that it's sitting way too close. I can tell by looking at someone's video that their projector is sitting way too close, and that's why I always show you the distance on where the projector is sitting, so you can see, even if the screen is smaller, you can see that the projector is still sitting back at a distance. What I'll do is I'll zoom in a little smaller, but I'll push the projector back, because if I had the projector too close and I'm zooming in, that means the image is going to come up sharper and it's going to come up brighter. And if I do this, I always make sure I use a lower caliber projector. That's why when I did the 43 was pulled back at a distance, but keep in mind it had direct sunlight pushing through the screen. So we had ambient light inside the environment and then ambient light outside the environment. Now I would suggest, if you are using this for storefront advertisement, that you go with an ultra short throw projector. Ultra short throw projectors don't create lamp glare, and it's something that cancels out the lamp glare. Or if you're using a projector that has lens shift capability, what they'll do is they'll take the projector and they'll lift it up higher and they'll shift the picture downward, and then that way it actually cancels out the lamp glare. That's what I would advise you to do. If not, most people take this shot from here so you don't see the lamp glare, but no. I'm going to show you everything head on so you can see exactly what you're getting. Come back around here. And as you can see, we're picking up a beautiful image from side to side. There's no washing out, there's no discoloration to the screen. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. You shouldn't have any discoloration to the screen. It is cold out here. I wasn't expecting for it to be that cold out here at all. Just showing you how the menu pops up. On top of that, I can go to my PS4 menu. Pops up with no problem at all. Just my PS4 menu here. As you can see, right into the PS4 down there. And same thing if I go to the other side. Comes right up. Now, like I said, how you get rid of the lamp glare in the middle, that's done with ultra short throws or projectors with lens shift capability. But as I'm showing you in this demonstration, when you do demonstrations on this level, you're not supposed to have any tan or discoloration to the screen. And for some reason, they feel that if you can still see the image, no matter how washed out it is, that is considered to be an improvement, or it's considered to be something that's passable. But it's not passable. It's a complete fail. Now see the image from here to here to here? This is the way it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to be washed out here and washed out here. If you're seeing the image washed out here and here, that is a fail. You're supposed to be to see that image crystal clear from corner to corner to corner. See, I can see the raindrops. All this you're supposed to be able to see. And this, mind you, is just on 1600 lumens only. I'm gonna go with 16 or 15, I don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna look this up, look at the model number, look it up for me. I'm gonna look it up for myself. See right here, we're gonna pause it here. Tap my camera so I can get my focus coming a little better. There we go. See how the image, you're supposed to be to make out the image, not a washed out blurry image. Some people, like I said, they consider that to be a win, and that is definitely not a win. right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I have to go. Y'all have a blessed day and blessed night. I'm going to be coming back on blessed day. Yeah, blessed night, depending on where you're at in the world. I'm going to be coming back on in a few. Our Supreme 9 launches today. Actually, it's been selling for the last couple of days, but the official launch date will be today. Also, too, I'll be displaying a customer's Supreme 9 wallpaper screen. Yes, we do have them. They were just loaded on the site about a half an hour ago. Somebody went in and bought one. We had them actually pre-coded. We had 4 or 5 of them pre-coded ahead of time before the launch date. Also, too, let me come real quick and just show you. We got some other demonstrations that we're going to be doing on the on that particular. This is a smoke. So this is a smoke submerged underwater. We're going to actually punch an image through this container and hit the screen. These are completely weatherproof screens. All right, so we got ultra short throws. I got it set up for those too. These are the first 2 of our Supreme 9s that sold today. Sorry, not today. I'm sorry, I had to go back for a minute. The Supreme 9s, these actually the part of the ones that sold today for the official launch date. We have been selling them since the day we launched them, which was a couple of days ago. But for the official launch date, which is today, these are the first 2. Sorry about that. I'll go back there for a minute. These are actually all other people's orders right here that are going out. And this is just the other Sony, which I'm going to have that out later on today because we're going to do another demonstration outside of with the gray screen if we get good weather, because it's supposed to rain today, so hopefully it doesn't. But these are the first 2 officially for today, because the launch date is officially for the 6th, and these are the first ones that actually went out for the day orders. But we have been selling them because we did do an early launch date. There's my screen right there. Look at that, fully lit environment. This is how it always is in my house, with the lights always on. Now I have to worry about my screen washing out or fading. All right, with that being said, let me get out of here real quick. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.